Oh, yeah.
Is my
So
guess.
basically, no, I think property transfers don't show up on there. It's only like full purchases from the state will show up. So that I subpoenaed it. How long did you subpoena it for?
So we had a guaranteed time of when he owned them up to like 2 days before the date. Because I remembered I had actually looked it up and seen that he had the properties 2 days before the date that I made the report. So I
Yeah.
only had to FOIA. I FOIA'd a week before to make sure in Blaine County, and then whenever I couldn't see it in Blaine County, just to double check, I FOIA'd it for 2 days prior
Okay. Well, I
in
just
Los
did
Santos County, and I couldn't find it either.
as per usual. You do the very specific and detailed way. I did it the bullheaded way, and I subpoenaed the whole time frame that he was mayor for the mayor. For the record.
We have all that. We have all of that. Dark.
Well, I'm doing it
for number 11. We have it already, though. You're just making extra work. Do you know how pain in the ass it is to fix that thing? We have all of it.
Oh, because
we have
your
all of December,
your
January, and February. Yeah, we have all of January, December, January, and February for Blaine County and Los Santos. Huh?
What about if he got them in March?
We have parts of March because I FOIA'd the account.
Wait, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've got them now.
Look, it's in the FOIA channel. Hold on.
I just want to see what how did they buy those properties? That's what I'm trying to look for.
I got March 2nd through March 11th.
Oh, Falcon has sent it over already. Let me have a look.
Huh?
He sent the records, the FOIA records.
Oh yeah, good luck interpreting all that shit.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna put it in your little thingamabob.
No, it doesn't.
Tool,
it doesn't work.
Your conversion tool that does. Yeah, it doesn't. Enjoy unfucking exactly 2 months of fucking report.
Download. Open.
Yeah. Dark. I have this.
Yeah, yours is like the property ones, right?
No, I have everything. I have 10 and 11 for December, January, and February, and now the first week of March.
Did you format it?
Yeah, it's all formatted in my format.
Let's have a look.
Did you ever look at those reports that I sent?
What reports? Yeah, I saw the
breakdown.
I thought, I'll be honest, I thought there was just another property thing. You know, when you got the list of properties.
Dark, goddamn it.
I'm sorry. It's my bad. I made an assumption. Assumptions get you killed.
Yeah, so stop doing it before you get us kicked.
You send it over, please. Thank you.
Look, here's February. Here's for first week of March.
You've done a scoreboard?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, where am I looking? Yeah, this is great, and I think this is fantastic, right? But I need to look at like transfers, like out of the account to like mumbles and shit. How do I find that on yours?
Well, then make a copy of it and change the type to transfers.
What?
Because I don't think you'll be able to mess with the filters on mine.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Now, the third tab is literally the entire record unfucked. Because you know how like whenever we import them, it fucks up the tables and the columns are all unaligned and shit like that. I spent the time to unfuck all of them.
Oh, nice.
It takes hours.
Sounds like a lot of work, Craig.
It is a lot of work, which is why you should appreciate it and look at it.
My bad. It's my bad. 'Cause I don't think you'll be able to mess with the filters on mine. Okay, I'll have a look. The third tab is literally the entire record unfucked. Because you know how like whenever we import them, it fucks up the tables and the columns are all unaligned and shit like that. I spent the time to unfuck all of them. It takes hours. It is a lot of work, which is why you should appreciate it and look at it. My bad. It's my bad. Okay, give me a
So
minute to
far,
look at this
a
shit.
lot of very useful information to be gleaned from this.
Where's sit typer? Where is that? EYP. All right, let's have a look, chat. Browser. What Craig did. He did a thing. I can't even explain how this happened. There was $90 of senior builds. Okay. The people scoreboard that is crazy. How did Aaron Carter make $780,000? What the hell? What the fuck? Am I on here? Woo! I'm 133rd in paycheck earners. Nah. Oh, I'm over here too. I paid 230. I paid 233 grand in taxes. The fuck? $55,000 in cars. I'm not proud of these ones. These ones suck. Anyway, category. I think he wants to change this. Is it this? Let's sort the amount.
Fingo, got another report about you.
Aquarian, thank you for gifting us up to Connor. I appreciate you.
Suspended. You're suspended.
Lady Aquarian 79 gifted a tier 1 sub to Connor Cronus. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
You know? That's a lot of money, but shit. That's a lot of money. He transferred $33 million to himself. God damn. That's interesting. Is there any... Where is... Hold on. Let's clear this. Mumbles. Transfer from Mumbles to Kim McNaughty, but that's it. For this month. Let me just open... Did we do another one? We did. What's this one? Oh, I need access. Yeah. Upload this. Okay, this one might crash my PC. Bear with me. Sent over the January run to... This is literally just all the records put together. I sorted this the wrong way? No. These taxes? What's going on here? Okay, yeah, this is just like tax. Means we've got to do the next one. Oh, here we go. I guess this works. How much is that? 40 mil? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it.
Fingo! Got
When was
another
this?
report about you.
Lady, thank you for gifting a sub to
You're suspended.
Anti-Crossland Draws?
Tier 1 sub to Anti-Crossland Draws. They have given
like,
4 gift subs in
they're
the
in chat.
channel.
Yeah, I think it's this one. But when was it? Tuesday, the 11th of March. There we go. Wait, that's fucking sus, dude. Wait. The 11th of March? Hold on a second. When did he? What the fuck? Hold on a second. March 11th. But then there's a DOJ announcement. Let me just double check. I'm not going crazy. On the 9th of March, Weiss put out an announcement saying Mayor Fumbles have given notice he'd be stepping down from his seat as mayor of Blaine County. Hey, Greg. Greg, you found it yet? Because I have.
No, I'm trying to make a collective all 4 months together
God,
one for
he's
you
such
that's
a
just Blaine
nerd.
County.
Okay, stop with the nerd shit for a second, because we might have a problem.
No, nerd shit is my life. Don't you tell me to stop.
He
It's like tell me
sent...
to stop breathing.
Okay, calm down, Craig. On the 11th of March, at 21:38 UTC, Mumble sent $40 million to Delver Lee.
They have $40 million in their account?
Apparently.
That's
And
the most shocking part of it.
It was titled as Grapeseed Revival Fund, Decoration Salaries, Interviews / Housing Bills, etc. Approved by Mumbles, Shark Tank event hosted by Delver. But the issue is that Mumbles... Okay, per the DOJ announcement, Mumbles resigned on the 9th of March. That's when the interim... Like, the announcement went out by Weiss and was like, Mumbles is stepping down. Is it 4 million?
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, it is. What do you mean that happened?
No, I mean I'm following your track.
Okay. So I guess we need to speak to the justice about when he stepped down, and then why the properties were in his name, even though we sent the money to Delver, and now they're in Delver's name. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna keep looking. That was the biggest payment. That was on March 11th. Mumbles. He sent a bonus to keep with not even being stabbed. That's funny. State building taxes transferred to Mumbles Fumbles from Kyle Pred. What the? How much? Oh, so what's the one? So all the rest of this, I don't think is going to be of any importance. Purchase of land on Mount Chiliad. This is all scrap stuff. So it is just that, which is 4 million. Okay, the zeros confuse me. But it's sent directly to Delver Lee. Where's the property purchases? Right? That's what we need to find now. These are just pay slips. Oh, I think the properties go into... I think... Didn't we remember them going into Ellis County when they get purchased? Or am I going crazy? Property. Oh no, property sale. Yes. Out. What? Property sale, purchase out. Okay, that's a good idea. Wait, why is the money going out of the account? For a... Oh? In the area code 3... Oh, so this is... Okay, so this is when Charlie transferred money in, which was 2 million. Okay, have I just realized the problem here? I have just realized the problem here. Okay, that's fine. So this is the Charlie Jones property purchase. Property payment Polio. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Wait. Property sale out. 227,000. I don't get this one. What's this one? And then Arcadia purchases a property. What date was this? 23rd. What? Okay, now we've got I've got another issue. What's this about? I need to put it all in somewhere I can read it. Property payment Paleo. So she purchased a property in Paleo with Blaine County money. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. Hey, Craig.
Yes, Dark.
I got another one, but it's I'm still digging through, but I was searching through, I controlled F for property, and I saw this, which is on February 23rd. Arcadia pulled $227,000 out of the Blaine County account, and then purchased a property in Polito for 550 grand. But if that's the property I'm thinking about, that's the one that her and Murray own.
Is
But
it?
I think so. Let me have a look. It should say somewhere. Right?
The one her and Murray bought is going to be Procopio 13 and Procopio 14. Yeah, 13 and 14.
Number 11 was the one that was purchased.
Procopio 11?
Yeah. Let me just double check. Procopio Drive 11.
Which one's
Yeah.
11? That is another duplex one. Where's that one?
Oh, I think that is the one they
no,
own.
that is the house.
Yeah.
That is the one they own. What the fuck? What do I think of?
Oh, no, she owns number 12. What the fuck is going on? Procopio Drive. It says number 11. Is it just a bug? She owns number 12. Let me check Murray. Wait. He owns number 11. What the hell? Wait, what? Okay, I don't really understand, but the comment that she made in the Blankouty account was property sale, and then there was $227,000 sent out of the account to her, and then how many? And then like a minute later, she buys number 11. I gotta look at this. What is going on? So yeah, Arcadia says property sale was a purchase. But no, because it was... That doesn't make sense. Maybe it does? It says it was sent to her account. That doesn't make any sense. If it was a purchase, then it would go into the account. See, look, these are all like pay slips, so the money gets sent out of the account. See, these are purchases in. Purchases out is like a financial administration cost. Property sale, purchase out. That doesn't make any sense. Unless... Hold on. Corey, can you sell properties to the state?
Let me see.
I think I might have just realized what's happened.
You can. You just sell it.
So if you just click the sell button, it just sells it?
Yerp.
Okay, I think that's what happened then. I think she must have owned the property. No, that doesn't... Because they still own it. because maybe she sold the property next door. I think basically because it says the line says purchase out. So I'm wondering whether the state purchased that property from her somehow. Is the only thing I can think of. And I guess that's through the app, but so I think it's fine. Alright. I want to look at this. I think it's the date that gets swapped to the amount of money. I swear there was like more. Yeah. DOJ reimbursement. That for? Okay. What is this? DOJ weekly costs transferred in from account 3 to account 11. 1.862761. DOJ weekly costs. Okay.
There. That's Blaine County only for all 3 months combined.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll have a look. You know what this weekly DOJ cost is?
Weekly DOJ cost?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of money from DOJ, I think, going into the Blaine County account or something. It's like 1.8 million, 1.6 million every week. But I can't think of what it is.
Not sure. Is it automated or is it a manual transfer?
It's manual. Like Danielson does it sometimes, Falconer does it sometimes. Yeah.
It might. What account? From what account to what account?
From 3 to 11, which is I think DOJ to Blaine County.
Oh, yeah, 3. So number 3. Whenever you find someone, right? Say you find someone $1,000 for like a criminal act. 75% of that, so $750 of that goes to account 3, and the rest goes to either account 14 or account 13, depending on where you build them at.
Right.
And so they might have, that's the DOJ account is number 3. So they might be just be paying out stuff from those accounts based on agreements and things like that. Definitely needs more documentation, but so we can figure out what the fuck it's going to, but there's all manner of things that could be.
He's done this. Let me just make a quick copy, actually. Paying the weekly gang tax to the county.
Oh, yeah, make a copy of it so you can make filters and stuff. Or you can use your own filters.
I got it, Craig. Don't worry.
Hey, did you get both pieces of food that were in the car? One of those was mine.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
All right, amount today. Okay, Space Defense Force. There's that one. Department of Corrections payroll reimbursement for 4 weeks was $2.5 million of interest. Okay. Event payment for Giovanna Gambino's Blaine County Olympiad authorized by Carpred. Transaction people. Okay. That's the Delver Lee. Delver Lee gets a lot of fucking money.
You might need to unfuck some of the column widths. I didn't take the time to actually format the columns and everything. Or the alignments or anything. I'd usually spend a lot of time making it all pretty and readable and shit. The only thing I did was freeze the top row, I think, so that it should just stay at the top whenever you're doing it. You have to scroll down, and it should stay up there, I think. And I unfucked the dates, and I formatted the amounts.
Transfer in from count 3. It just says Justice Arcadia Grayson. That's it.
But if you need to go back in chronological, you should be able to just A to Z the date in it. Because of the current format, it should put it in correct order.
Mumbles, fumbles. And then we also need to look from... If we do this, and then we do clear, and then we do delver. I don't... The $4 million was sent to Delver. Like if I clear and select all, and I do to name. Yeah. The $4 million was sent to Delver, but where have those properties come from? Oops.
Huh. Yeah, there's a transaction in here for $4 million from Mumbles to Delver from account 11. And the comment on there is Grapeseed Revival Funds, decoration, salaries, interviews, housing bills, approved by Mumbles for Shark Tank event hosted by Delver. However, in the report I wrote, one of the twats, I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
saw
sure.
it, yeah. Princess is saying that she's going to host it.
Yeah. So does that mean she's using county funds for her personal
Campaign?
Yeah. That's embezzlement. That's textbook embezzlement. If you're using county
Mhm.
funds for your campaign contributions, you can't use taxes for your campaign.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think there's a few issues with this, I'll be honest. I think it's my effect. Essentially, there's great to see properties in Fortune because he works in cancer research, really? Holy shit.
You. My bad.
No, I'm going to get some eye fix. Yeah, so I looked through to see if Delver's made any purchases since, but he hasn't. But like, where did those properties come from? I'm trying to look for purchases now.
So the properties, from my understanding, the properties were developed pretty recently, about the same time that the observatory was developed for our usage. And it was from my understanding that they were given to the mayor as a workaround for the normal issue where they just go up for sale on the next storm, so that it wasn't just up to the fastest people to wake up and buy them all out, if that makes sense. And then resell them at fucking 10 times the value.
So they were like given to him directly?
I believe so. I believe they were given to him by the state engineers who developed them.
Okay.
Is where they initially went to. But then that means they should be going out through the mayor's office, through negotiations and politics, through the mayor's office, not being used for personal campaign advertisement, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't use tax revenue for your campaign.
I'm also just... those properties, if they were given to the mayor's office, through the mayor, they need to be given back to the mayor's office, whoever that is going to be.
Well, so I think they went to Delver because Delver was the like second in line, even though there is no line of succession. He was just like the assistant, and from my understanding, Mumbles had to depart immediately. He had out of city urgent requirements,
Mhm.
where he had to fly out of the city immediately without hesitation, and so things that were in the works were transferred to, into Delver's possession, uh, as a holdover until the mayoral election was concluded. It's my understanding that things should transfer to the new mayor upon conclusion of the election.
Okay. So I
That's
guess
why I didn't dig into it further,
yeah.
because I was waiting on the conclusion of that to happen to see where the properties go.
Yeah, I think for in the meantime, I think Princess is the issue, and then after that, if the properties aren't transferred, then I guess Delver and Mumbles will have to be included as well.
Yeah, I do have concerns about Princess using that for her campaign when it should have been like as though she's presenting it as a part of her campaign. That's a huge red flag for me.
No, I agree. Yeah, because if it's for personal gain, it's fucking mic issues piss me off. Yeah, because it says personal purposes and or enrichment, so that would
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and personal campaign is personal enrichment.
Is she and she's like still part of the mayor's office, right?
I think so. I don't fucking know. They don't really like have an official record of that shit because there's no
Yeah,
official
she's still in the
positions or anything.
cabinet. In the staff profile.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Staff. Princess. Okay. What the fuck? Why is she an EMS?
Good question. And then I guess
She
she's
was
no
literally
longer
run
DOC.
out of. Yeah, well, yeah, she was run out of DOC because she was caught by Gary trying to organize smuggling out contraband from the prison.
Why has she not been arrested yet?
Because it was only conspiracy phase. She was on the phone with somebody, communicating with somebody on the outside, trying to organize the smuggling operation, and Gary caught her in the conspiracy phase.
Who was she trying to organize it with? It?
Fuck, you'd have to ask Gary.
Okay. Talking to Gary, I saw there was a command report about him like holding people up at a robbery or something. You see that?
What?
I saw it. I said, like, I think it was a command report anyway.
A high command report or a regular command report?
I don't know. I can't. I just remember seeing it. Off duty. Yeah, here we go. Was made 2
Yes,
days
that
ago.
happened. Oh my god.
Holding up store robbers at gunpoint.
What the fuck?
They were stated they were doing security. They were wearing DOC uniform. Going to a purple tailgater? What the fuck is going on? Oh, but Jonah's confident that it was the warden. Yeah. Is Peter's made a report for this or not? I don't think he has.
It's they're saying it looked like their PD Glocks.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. I was worried he would do something stupid like this. If it was Gary, we're going to have to ask him. God fucking damn it. Why? Why? Why do they have to be so fucking
I
dumb?
told you it was gonna happen.
I knew it was going to happen. I'm just hoping and praying they weren't actually that stupid.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go up to the observatory in a minute and start writing my reports from everything that happened yesterday. I'll catch you up there.
Oh, hey, real quick. I'm totally staring at my MDT right now. This just reminded me because I'm looking at another one. So we had a Bolingbrook attempted breakout. Did
Okay.
you hear about this?
No.
So it hasn't happened in months. But it sounds like Cyprus attempted to test or attempted to follow through with a breakout, even though there wasn't anyone by the sound of it that they were targeting.
Right.
The power plant was disrupted, and then a group of individuals went to Bolingbrook and tampered with the gate, and they got that state announcement about you ever seen that state announcement before that comes out as DOC government announcement?
I haven't seen it now.
Okay, let me find the report for you. Because I think I generated the report, so it should be easy to find. Let me see. It was an incident report because we caught people. 13472. 13472. That is no longer in progress. I can delete that. And then go to photos. And oh god, there's so many.
I see it.
Prison break state announcement 142227.
Oh damn.
So this happens when the power
Cool.
is out and security services at DOC, the local monitors, are detecting that somebody is tampering with the front gate. This is an automatic message that goes out from the local DOC. So what we've learned, because DOC were actually on a field trip with lifers when this happened. They were in Polito.
The hell? Okay.
And here's the funny part. The moment somebody started tampering with that front gate, local DOC swooped up all the lifers, including the ones from Polito, and dragged them back to Bolingbrook
Oh
and threw them in cell
no.
block 7.
Okay.
So what we've learned is that the moment somebody starts tampering with that gate and that announcement goes out, local DOC will grab every prisoner, every temp, every lifer, everyone who's a prisoner, drag them and knock them out, throw them in cell block 7, and they lock the doors.
Oh my god. Okay. That's, I guess, good to know.
Yeah, and then so the prisoners basically black out and they wake up inside cell block 7 and the doors are closed. The doors are locked. Um, and these individuals managed to break through the first 2 gates because they broke in, stole a bus, and drove the prison bus out the front gate.
Interesting.
It is, from our understanding, based on this announcement that local DOC puts out, and the manner in which they drag all the prisoners and put them inside the cell block 7,
Yeah.
that basically it is a code red situation. That announcement goes out statewide. Stay away from prison or you will be shot or arrested. Basically, it's you don't follow commands. You don't get out of here. If you're suspicious, you're going to get shot. I'm also going to
used to happen
notate.
back in the day.
Yeah, used to happen back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say it is unconfirmed if there was involvement, but when that alarm went off, Seamus was at the gate.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'd be interested in
So-
seeing if he had contact with anybody involved.
Yeah, so our former DOC that all left in a big flood, there's a small potential that they're working with Cyprus, which
Right.
means they're going to know the ins and outs of how that prison work.
All
So,
right.
I mean, if you were wanting to break your lifer out of prison, then we know Cyprus loves to break lifers out of prison. That's the people to grab, right?
Yeah. I wonder if the goal was to grab the bus. Because if they didn't go any further,
So they had multiple people dressed up as DOC, and our current DOC were actually crucial in detecting this because PD was confused because they saw DOC uniforms, but actual DOC realized that they were wearing the old patches, the old blue patches, and DOC currently has yellow gold patches that are exclusive to onboarded DOC people. The old blue patches are available in regular stores, in regular clothing stores.
interesting. All right.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
thanked all the DOC that were on duty personally out there, and I was like, you guys really fucking saved it today because y'all were the ones that identified it and called it out when PD didn't even realize what was going on.
I mean, yeah. It's good info though. Good info.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go. I'm gonna grab a sandwich at me locker. So I'll be back in a minute. And then I'm gonna go up to the observatory after that.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
All right, Craig. You take it easy, man.
I came to check on some reports and stuff like that and catch up
Yeah.
with you because it's been a couple days.
It has been. All right.
All right, bye.
Take it easy, buddy. All right, Jack. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab some lunch. I got a sandwich downstairs, so I'm gonna go munch. Back in a sec. Alright. Let's go. We'll head to the observatory. And then I'm gonna eat my sandwich. And we can do some research while I eat. I can leave the gate unlocked. Anything spicy? No, it's been very chill this morning. Touch wood. I'm touching wood. We've been okay. Yeah, nothing's really happened. We've just been chilling out. Reading on reports and talking to Craig. Connor, stop it. Also, what did you mean earlier about all the cops having to retrain or something? It's been non-stop last week? Yeah, it's been great. Spicy. Oh no, it's a Pepe laugh. Great. Love those. No, don't join in, Sixten. What the hell? Do. Well. Oh. Police! Police! That's gonna show me. Dark Knight, the Paris has been shut down, sirens from the prison. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Nothing bad is gonna happen, Smile. Why are the lights not working on this car? Apocalypse? Never heard of her. Nuh-uh. Not on my watch. Not on anybody's watch. This is all fake. It's all a movie. It's all just actors being actors, you know? This is like, that movie that I can't remember the name of now. Fuck it. With Jim Carrey. You ever heard of the band Apocalypta? No, I haven't actually. Apocalypse will be defeated by the power of friendship. Not Independence Day. Yeah, the Truman Show. That's what I'm on about. Yeah, this is all just one big Truman Show, guys. Apocalypse is fake. You know, Rhodes has kind of got a point. Why is there fucking red curbs here? I don't get it. There's no fire hydrants anywhere. But it's all red. I ain't waiting around for the chicken man to turn up. Get me in. Doc is just living an entire season of Supernatural. When you put it like that. Rhodes plus Pesty Bestie now. Oh my god. Conquesty Bestie. Alright, let's go get comfy. Why is this trash bag back? right, I'm gonna eat some grub. So let's boop, beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Let's do some homework. Is there any good that? Let's have a look. Here we go.
While there appear to be many
Here we go. This will do us nicely.
compelling figures in the Bible from the likes of the While there appear to be many compelling figures in the Bible.
Right, I'm gonna eat my
from the
food and
likes
we're
of
gonna
the
watch
Bible,
this shit. Pay attention.
the ambiguity of the angels. None stick out more to me than four figures that have come to represent pestilence, famine, war, and death.
You guys
Their
see?
appearance in the Bible is a marginal one,
Here you can.
and yet their presence is something that has captivated many over the years. So much so that the mere mention of their name.
It is a bit quiet in it. Why is it so quiet? Is it? Hold on. It might be my volume mix. Super quiet.
As reverence,
That's better.
caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. The four horsemen appear in the Bible during the book of Revelation, a book that details the end times according to God, which he tells to his servant John in Revelation 1:1 through the use of one of his angels.
Which one?
In Revelation 1:9 through 17, John tells us that he heard a loud trumpet behind him, and that when he turned around, he saw what he described to be a son of man, dressed in a robe with a golden sash. So compelled by this figure, whose eyes were blazing like fire, John fell to his knees. But the figure tells him not to be afraid, and to write down everything that he says. His account goes on for the next few chapters, which sees the figure address several churches, praising their efforts and reprimanding them on others. Once he is done, he tells John to follow him, and that he will show him what happens next. John explains in Revelation 4:2 onwards that he was taken before a throne in heaven, and that there was someone sitting in it, a figure who had the appearance of jasper and ruby. He tells us that a rainbow that shone like an emerald encircled the throne, and that there were 24 other thrones surrounding the main one, all of which were occupied by what he describes as elders, who were dressed in white and had golden crowns on their heads.